Half time at the Green Box this
Lloyd, thanks for talking to us after that. A gut-wrenching end to the game and a 1-2 defeat to Herne Bay. What did you make of the game?
I thought most of the game was a fairly even affair. I thought either team could go on and win it. I think we invited a little bit of pressure on at the end. But again, you know, injuries through the game are killing us. We know that. But that's not an excuse, because there are no excuses. We've got to be more resilient. We're at home. Yes, Herne Bay are flying at the moment. So when you're doing well and you're winning games, you win games like that. When you're down the bottom, you lose games like that. But we take responsibility as a team. I take responsibility as a manager. There'll be people out there saying things about where we are and what we're doing and where we're going to end up. I don't buy into any of that. They can say what they like. We will pick ourselves up. We've got to work harder. If we haven't got a group of players that are going to see us through games like that, then we'll change personnel. We back players. I show a lot of loyalty. I back management team. I back myself. But I have to question where we are. I'm disappointed. Fans will be disappointed. There was a good crowd here today. It's an entertaining game, but it's not entertaining if you lose it 2-1, which is what we did at the end.
Yeah, we didn't seem to be able to create too many chances today. Our goal was purely from the hard work of Louis and a great cross and a great finish by Gary. What do you put down to the lack of creativity today?
Well, I mean, when you say our goal was purely down to a ball into a good channel area, then Louis pulling the ball back and then making a cross and then a good run from Gary and a good finish. So for me, that's a really good goal. So it's not like we fluked a goal out of nothing. It's a great goal. Their goal, their first goal, which is what happened against Erith for their second goal, was a corner. They're a big side. We're not a big side. We're aware of that at the moment. They had 3 contacts in our 6-yard box without us getting a contact, and they score a goal. That's not good enough. And that's what I just said in there. So we've got real experience. We've got people in there that should be challenging for the ball, and we didn't. So we don't. It sounds stupid. We don't concede that goal at that point. We don't lose that game. But we did concede that goal. We continuously concede them goals, and we're continuously in the place where we are in the league because we're not seeing games out. We're not doing enough. We've got enough quality as individuals. We've not got enough quality as a team, and I'm going to be honest about that.
Jefferson went off at half-time. Was he injured?
No, Jeff wasn't injured. Jeff was not being effective in the game. I don't want to talk about individuals. There were lots of people I don't think that were effective today. Jeff, we thought, would be a tactical change more than about him. We weren't getting the ball out wide to him at all. We weren't. Gary wasn't as mobile as he can be today. He had his, I think he's nursing his hamstring a little bit. But you saw what Gary gives us, and that's why he stayed on the pitch till the end. We was going to bring Gary off. And then Harrison gets trodden on, pure accident, not nothing malicious. And all of a sudden we have to bring Harrison off. We're like, we can't bring Gary off now because we're so small and set pieces will kill us again. But Gary wasn't as mobile, which meant we can't get balls into the areas or work as hard. So it was more tactical than anything for Jeff, nothing against Jeff.
Okay. On to Wednesday. Quite a good job we've got a game so quickly, I suppose. We've got Sam Hasler back hopefully on Wednesday.
Well, yeah, Sam will be back. Joey Taylor will be back next weekend. Will Moses will be back. That makes us stronger. But Jez, I'm not going to hide from it. We've got enough players and we've got enough quality in that dressing room to win games of football. We've got enough know-how. Have we got enough bottle? And I'm going to say right now the answer is no. And that's what disappoints me most. So sometimes I'm disappointed with, luck. Sometimes I've blamed referees. There's no one to blame today. The referee was one of the better referees I've seen for us. He didn't make any bad decisions. They didn't overly cause us problems. We caused ourselves a few issues, and we to lose. It's the third time I think now that we've lost points outside of added time. And that was the case again today. So, and again, that's not, it was still live. The game should still be live, but we've got the ball up in that corner. We play it inside square. We take a bad touch. They break off of that. So we've got the ball in a good area. They're panicking because it looks like we could score. And from that to 10 seconds later, the ball's in the back of the net. And I question where our shape is, where our discipline is, where our desire to stop that ball going in the net. And I said to Sam, I'm not going to hide from it. He's got to save that. He knows that, and he doesn't. It goes through him. But that's where we are at the moment. There's no excuses. We've got to get better.
How do you get to the bottle that you say is missing today?
You change personnel. You change personnel, and there will be a change in personnel. We can't keep going through. We've got a really good side. We've got a really good squad, and results will come. They're not coming. I said the other day we're where we should be in the league because that's where our position is because of our results. And I'm not hiding from that. So, there'll be people online saying, oh, yeah, you should sack him. So, okay, who would we bring in? What would we do? How would that work? How would that benefit our squad? The easy thing for me to do would do that. And the manly thing to do is get it right, put it right, and we will get it right. We will put it right, and we will get the results. But I'm under no illusions. I went and watched Sevenoaks beat Sittingbourne the other night, and I just said in the dressing room, what I saw of Sevenoaks the other night, they were better than Herne Bay today. They were very, very well organised. They had a game plan. There was nothing pretty about it. There was nothing amazing about it. They weren't the best football team in the world, but they were really well organised. They had a really strong game plan, and if we perform like that, we'll get beat. But we can't perform like that, and we've got to get better all the way through everything that we do. It's that straightforward.
Yeah, it's a tough time, but the tough get going when it's like that. So
listen, the easy thing, I've been through lots of tough times in my life. Now's one of them. There'll be all the other managers. There'll be ex people from this club. There'll be supporters going, we're rubbish. The manager's got to go. The players got to go. This isn't good enough. And they're right. They are right. That's not good enough. But ultimately, in all the tough times I've had in my life, I've come through them. They've made us stronger, and we will come through this. We will be stronger. We are in a relegation battle right now, which is ridiculous when we've still got more than 25% of the league, or 75% of the league to go. But we've got to get ourselves out of that position, get ourselves up the table, and then we've got to then decide how we move the club forward from there. So it's not good enough where we are. I fully accept that. I hold my hands up, take responsibility. But I have to also then take responsibility to get us where we need to be, not just go, okay, I'll walk away from this. And I won't do that. Why would I do that? We've got some good people here. We just need to start winning games, and that's not good enough.
Yeah, one game at a time. Sevenoaks on Wednesday. Let's do a job there, eh?
Yeah, cool.